Hi, I'm Ryan Burke, and I had a child during quarantine. Well, nothing about quarantine for me was really that normal. My wife and I found out we were pregnant in October, and when she was about 19 weeks, her water broke, which isn't good. You want that to happen much later in the pregnancy, and this was about the time that the coronavirus was ramping up a little bit. So she ended up having to get admitted to Spectrum Butterworth in Grand Rapids, and then was there for about 9.5 weeks. And this was kind of in the heart of quarantine. So throughout that process, I was able to come and go initially to visit her. And then when school closed down, the visitor policy at the hospital changed and kind of evolved as the virus got worse and worse. I was initially able to visit, like I said, and then they limited it to just me, like her mom would visit, and then it was just me, and then there came a point when I couldn't leave at all if I wanted to get back in. So I was actually quarantined with her in the hospital for 6.5 of those 9 weeks. So we had a little hospital room with her hospital bed, and then I had a air mattress that I inflated. And that's where we rode out the quarantine until our child was born May 10th, and 8 weeks early, which is, again, not ideal, but that's why we were in the hospital. And after that was in the NICU at Helen DeVos there for another 6 weeks. But doing great now. So I learned throughout the process a few things. Patience being a huge one. Realizing, at any point it could have went the other way and we could have had a lot more issues and not had a child at the end of the day. So realizing that I was tremendously blessed throughout the process as well. And sharing the story I had, you think that everyone just has a kid and that's just how it works, but there's all these different scenarios I've heard of as I've told my story to people about issues that they had and how great their kid is doing now, and even from students I've had. So it's been cool to hear the behind the scenes things as well.